So what's the permutations here for Division 2? Is there relegation? And
there's two teams will go down, but one of them will be the team that's leaving. So technically one team will go down. Because where is it? The Whitford Educators, who still got Cam Scatterbo in the team, are basically just they've not picked in, they've gone off fantasy football, they've not picked the teams in any leagues. So I've just messaged them back and says, I've replaced you for next year. Because I'm not, and he's one of the last to pay, and he's a lovely guy, and I met him when we were at the Packers game. But I'm just, it's no.
Well, listen, if you're tapping out, you're tapping out. That's absolutely fine. It would be nice just to drop a wee message saying, "Look, listen, I'm done with it. I can't be asked playing anymore." Absolutely no problem whatsoever. But if you're tapping out, you're tapping out. That is what it is. People do it all the time, Johnny. Life gets in the way, you know. Priorities change, all of that, guys. So you'll never get 96. You'll never get 96 or 108 people to play every single year on year. You know, situations change all the time. So the fact of the matter is, you've got replacements waiting and able. So it's no problem if anyone does want to leave. We would love everyone to. We would love everyone to hang about. We would love everyone to play forevermore. But that's never going to happen. So if you want to leave, that's fine. You know, no hard feelings. Just let us know, though, will you?
Yeah. That's the thing. This league here, they're obviously showing the money. And any league that I commission in my family, in my league, that's it. You know what I mean? If there's any problems, you can't do something, just let me know. But so here we go. So the Richard Warriors got a nice win against Aaron. So 195 points, 173 points for the Royal Raiders. The Sandbach Satans, who are the highest scoring team in the league, I think, or maybe not anymore, but they were. 188 against the Glasgow Lightning, 203.57. The Birmingham Master Chiefs, 165 against 170. Southampton Dockers, even though they're Southampton. I think they were actually projected to lose all the way through, but got the win. 188 points for the Lancashire Bombers against 197 points for the Nottingham Rebels. Chester Hurricanes, 175 points against the Kilmarnock Kings, 131. And Everett, the Turbo Titans, 173 against the Whitford Educators, 150.75. And I think to guarantee they're in the playoffs, I'm going to just set their team at 0 and just because they're due to get relegated anyway. So the Southampton Dockers have what they've done. They've clinched the number 1 seed, of course, by 11-2. The Sandbach Satans have clinched the playoffs at 9-4. Nobody else has, though. They've got Nottingham Rebels at 8-5, the Glasgow Lightning 7-6, Royal Raiders at 7-6, Chester Hurricanes at 7-6, and then you've got Turbo Titans at 7-6. After that, they can't make the playoffs, but they're still fighting for their lives. The Lancashire Bombers 5-8, Whitford Educators 5-8, Kilmarnock Kings at 4-9, Birmingham Master Chiefs at 4-9, and the Richard Warriors at 4-9. So a lot down there at 4-9. So that's all.
So the 4-9's in the fight. The 5-8s, obviously, that's all about stay up now. You're not making the playoffs, but from Everett upwards, it's one spot, and of course, Sandbach Satans have got number 2 seed. They have the number 2 seed. They have the bye because they've got 300 points more, 200 points more than Nottingham Rebels. So that's set in stone as well. So that's the congratulations to the Southampton Dockers and the Sandbach Satans. You're both in the top division next year, and good luck in the run for the title along the way. Nottingham Rebels, obviously, they're saying it's not guaranteed playoffs yet. Yeah. But what's their points for? 2,600.
Yeah, and the Glasgow Lightning, they're all at 7. Glasgow Lightning and Northern Rebels, they've got 2,600. The rest are like 2,400. So they've got 200 points ahead. So they should.
Nottingham Rebels are
safe. Yeah.
Nottingham Rebels are safe, so they're in, and then the Glasgow is 1, 2, 3, 4 teams, 3 spots. So one team's going to be very upset, and 3 teams are going to be happy between the Glasgow Lightning and the Royal Raiders, Chester Hurricanes, and Turnbull Titans. So it's going to be huge who they're playing this week. This is
So we've got the Richard Warriors are up against the Whitford Educators. They've got the Sandbach Satans
game.
They're playing one of the 7-6 Chester Hurricanes. So that's a bit of a sore one to come up against.
It's unfortunate for Chester Hurricanes.
The Birmingham Master Chiefs, they're up against the Glasgow Lightning, so they're projected to win.
Yeah, that's great for the Lightning.
Lancashire Bombers are against the Southampton Dockers and projected to win.
Oh, that's
I'm guessing they'll set their team. The Royal Raiders are 7-6. They're up against the Nottingham Rebels. You want Aaron to win that one. And you've got the Turbo Titans. They're up against poor Derek. They're 4-9. So it could be a very, very sore one for Chester Hurricanes, who are up against.
It's certainly looking that way, isn't it? Certainly. As it looks right now, Chester Hurricanes are the ones in the kind of sitting in the hot seat, shall we say. So, let's go and have a wee look at how it's looking here. They certainly look to be, the other three look good to win. Although that's a 10.2 points for Williams isn't a great start for
19.2.
That's not a great start in any way.
19.2.
So 19.2. Okay, that's par.
So par.
Sorry,
yeah.
It's only par though. It's only par, and it's all it's went to begin with. So what have we got? What he needs a Booker. A Booker's got to step up with a game at some point, Johnny. He's too good not to. And Mayfield's a great quarterback, especially especially in fantasy purposes. But yeah, Cook in a snow game, they're just going to be handing that ball off a lot. So I absolutely love Cook there. Gente, it's a tough defense he's up against.
But very tough one.
You've got DJ Moore with no Rome. So, I mean, Chester Hurricanes have got every chance of winning this game. It's very tight. Obviously, they would like Puka to have a quiet game, maybe Achan to have a quiet game. But, you look over at the other side, and outside of those two, Flowers doesn't scare me. Shakir doesn't scare me. Pitts doesn't scare me. Etienne doesn't scare me. There's very, very winnable. It's a winnable game. I mean, don't get me wrong, all of those names I just said there are capable of scoring points and a lot of points, but they don't scare me. They're kind of 50-50 in terms of when they do it and when they don't, So,
this could come down to the defensive players as well. Crosby's got a bit of an injury up against and Cross could have a good game or he could have 0 points. It's that time of year when he could do that. And obviously, Tampa Bay against New Orleans and Edwards against Green Bay should get plenty of tackles because he could be on the field quite a lot.
Well, I like that, and I hope that he's on the field quite a lot, But certainly, this is a big one. And Sandbach Satans, they're already there. They're already got their seeded place secure, But good to see that they're playing it out because it's certainly a big game in the concept of the group and how it's going to look. So the Glasgow Lightning, Royal Raiders, must win. And it's Jameer Gibbs that Aaron's got to start with. So that's an absolutely fantastic start. He's
got his team picked anyway.
Aubrey on the bench. Is that all? Did I just see Aubrey on the bench of Nottingham Rebels?
Yep.
Oof. It's not a kicker to have on your bench. Well, he started Bates, I guess, who got 15. It's the kickers are certainly very busy in that game, and I was loving it because I'd done a field goal for each team in each half. At 4-1.
That's a good one. Yeah.
But so it's a big week for Aaron, and he's had a great start with 43.5 points. I'm actually, as soon as we're done here, I'm away to help him move into his new house. So
you better get the TV turned on for get the TV turned on for Red Zone at 6 o'clock. Make sure you got the beer ready.
Oh, I'll be home for that. Don't you worry. And Turbanville Titans as well. They're the other big one in Everett, and he's up against Kilmarnock Kings, so a good time to run into our Derek. And
look at the defence, 15 and 28.
He's had a great start with Campbell there, and 15.5 points from another defender. Montgomery's got into the end zone, so fine start, and he's a heavy favourite. So Tyler Shaw turning up would be nice, and if being a cold game, you have to hope that he has to hope that the Packers are running it a lot with Jordan Love there and Derek's quarterback position. So I mean, if Everett wins, he should get in. I can't see them all winning, really. Can you?
No.
So I mean, they all can win. No, that's the thing. They all can win. So Everett could win and still not get in. But if he does win, he's got a good shout of getting in it, and it looks like at the expense of the Chester Hurricanes, but it's all very tight. 4 big games here. He's not winning them play each other, which is it's always nice when they don't play each other in that last game, kind of like if Glasgow Lightning were playing Royal Raiders, then the winner of that game was going to be getting in regardless, so it's nice that they all play different teams.
But then the more fun part of this one is that they could all still win, and Everett could still get in if he outscores Chester Hurricanes by 26 points.
Yes,
or if he outscores Aaron by 30 points.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's so close, but it's good.
It could very much come down to that. It really could. So yeah, good luck to all. And of course, all the top six, everyone who gets in the top six will be guaranteed. Oh no, they're not guaranteed going up, are they? Is it still just 4 that go up from here?
No, 8 go up from here. 2 go down. So
eight are going up to the top division.
The consolation finalists will go up as well as the top 6. So you'll be guaranteed promotion.
In the top
and you'll
6.
be and 1 goes down from here, but 2 come down from the top.
So it makes a whole lot of difference for these 4 teams. So yeah, big week for all 4 of them.
It was when I first set it up. Remember, it was 8 up and 2 down to make it right. But because with somebody leaving each second division, it's buggered up the lower ones. That's why 9 goes up and 1 goes down. But yeah, it makes sense in my head.
That's fine. I'm sure you'll sort that out.